What's going on? What this is my yard right now. I'm building another deck for this kennel right here. To match this deck right here. I ain't start from scratch for the video, but before I get too far into it, what we did, I took 2x6s, made the 4 sides with 2x6s. I took a foot 4x4 and made that for the legs, and I put those on concrete blocks. I had to bury them partially into the ground to make it even. And put 2x4s as the studs, and then the 2x6s are the outer studs. Right now I'm putting the hangers on the 2x4s like this right here. What I would say, if you're gonna do something like this, you might want to put extra support on the middle. I'm not doing that because the dogs don't weigh much and it doesn't sag really, but just if that's just something that you could do if you want to, you could put an extra support in the middle, like an extra 4x4. Yeah, so that's where we at right now. I'm using 1.5 inch connector nails for the brace. Just take these. Got a framing hammer. I just want to reiterate, this is not a deck or how I would build a deck for human use. This is for dogs that weigh less than 75, less than 100 pounds. You know, it's not a lot of weight that's going on these. The kennels themselves, they don't weigh that much. So this is basically a kennel deck. I wouldn't build my deck this way, just so y'all know. And just for the, you know, the carpenters or deck builders, this is not a deck for humans. This is a deck for dogs. So it's not gonna be a lot of weight on it. All right, so I got 17 deck boards. They are 8 feet long. The deck is approximately 8x8, give or take. Maybe about like an inch or two, because I took the 6x8, I mean the 2x6s, they are 8 feet long, and I didn't cut no wood. So I built this whole thing without cutting anything. The 2x4 is going this way horizontally. Those are 8 feet long. The frame is made by 8 foot long 2x6s. So approximately this is an 8x8. These are 8 foot deck boards. I got 17 of them, like I said. So this is pretty much the last step of building the deck, and then I'll show y'all how I secure the kennel on the deck once I'm done with that. And I'll show y'all what it looks like once I put it on there, once I put these boards on there. And what we're gonna use to secure the boards, using 2-inch deck mate screws. You want to use these kind because they don't rust, and this is gonna be outside, as y'all know. So let's get it. There's no mandatory space that you gotta have between the deck boards, but what I do is I take this right here, with this square, and I sit. You see how it has these lips right here? I stick it in between there, and I do it like that. That way, I have an even gap. Throughout the whole thing. But sometimes, you know, it's hard to find a straight piece of wood. So what I do, I start here, secure the front where it's supposed to be, and then I go to the back and secure that. So like that. Same thing at each. Do this one. And I do the same thing all the way through. That's how I do it. Alright, so this is the final product as far as the deck goes. So now all I got left to do is put the kennel on the deck and secure it to the deck, same way I did that one. And you know, that's how you do it. That's how I do it. Alright, so we got the kennel secured to the deck. On this side, I use some scrap 2x4s. I use a whole piece on the other side, but that'll work. I secured it, the wood to the deck, and then I put these brackets on there. And the same thing on the other side, but like I said, there's a whole piece of 2x4 taking up that whole side. You know, that's a wrap. That's how I do it. If you got any questions, feel free to comment. Get up on you, both of them. Like back up.